se meglio perché anche questo no? Non c'è spazio, no? Ok, grazie. Questo? E questo? Ok, così va bene. Keep Ganesh. It's manifested here, no? Yeah, okay. That's good. Maybe I need relaxing. Ok, cominciamo? Ok, dimmi quando.
Io sono ready, quando mi dai un secondo ti vado.
Ok. Ok. Namo Guru Pye Namo Buddhaya Namo Dhammaya Namo Sanghaya Namo Guru Pye Namo Buddhaya Namo Dhammaya Namo Sanghaya Namo Guru Pye Namo Buddhaya Namo Dhammaya Namo Sanghaya Namo Triratnaya Locho Sampo Pelgyuta Shipa Tu Gentem Petrileya Noda Pegedro Lo Zampeze Pachen Palden La Mesha Blaso Wade Oma Guru Vajradhara Suhumati Muni Shahasane Kama Uttavadanye Sri Bhadra Vasamanya Sawasidi Humoma Guru Vajradhara Sumati Muni Shahasane Kama Uttavadanye Sri Bhadra Vasamanya Sawasidi Humama Guru Vajradhara Sumati Muni Shahasane Kama Uttavadanye Sri Bhadra Vasamanya Sawasidi Pakya Kekudan Dagilu Pakya Kesuda Dagina Pakya Ketudan Dagi Danyamechitu Jingilo Makya Kekudan Dagilu Makya Kesuda Dagina Makya Ketudan Dagi Danyamechitu Jingilo Amuni Amuni Mahamuni Shakya Muni Soha Amuni Amuni Mahamuni Munye Soha Om Muni Muni Mahamuni Shakya Munye Soha Om Maitreya Maitreya Maha Maitreya Arya Maitreya Soha Om Maitreya Maitreya Maha Maitreya Arya Maitreya Soha Om Maitreya Maitreya Maha Maitreya Arya Maitreya Soha Om Ahun Karuna Karuna Maha Karuna Arya Karunaye Soha Om Ahun Karuna Karuna Maha Karuna Arya Karunaye Soha. Okay, hello everybody. Okay, so we're going to continue to look at Lama Gangchen's Self-Healing 1 commentary, okay, yeah? Okay, so these days what we're doing is, well, we're starting to look at all Rinpoche's teachings from the beginning, and we'll carry on like this, yeah, okay? So we're following the NgalSo Tantric Self-Healing 1 teachings that actually were given by Rinpoche in São Paulo, in Brazil, in 1989, okay? Yeah? Okay, and this book's available in Portuguese, Spanish, English and Italian, yeah? So, in this book, Rinpoche was saying many beautiful things, yeah? But he was saying that we need to practice Lojong, mind training, yeah? And he said we should practice the 8 verses of mind training and the 7-point mind training, no? Together with the receiving the blessings of the Guru Buddhas, like through Lama Chöpa, and together with the blessings of Buddha Chenrezig, okay, yeah? So therefore, what we're doing right now is we're looking at more detail at what Rinpoche said, yeah? Is it working? Okay, sorry, please. Yeah. Okay, so Lojong actually is super useful, yeah? Useful for saving the marriage, yeah? Living better with all your friends and making peace with the planet. So what's not to like about Lojong? It's definitely a great practice, yeah? Okay. Okay, so we're talking about, there's a bit called the vows and the advices, no? Yeah? 18 vows and 22 advice of Lojong. And I have discovered, Mary Christina, show me the book, yeah? Okay, we have a book, yeah? Okay. Look, if you're interested, I mean, of course you can download this off the internet, but if you like, we have this from the NgalSo editions, okay? So if you like to get one, a book, or I don't know if they have it PDF, but anyway, you ask in our shop, and if you like, you can have one of these on paper in many different languages, okay? It's called Method and Wisdom to Realize Inner Peace, yeah? 4 practices of mind training, yeah? So very beautiful little compendium of all the mind training, very useful, yeah? Yeah? Okay, so anyway, we're on the advice, yeah? So yesterday, where did we get to? We were talking about, oh yes, do not offend other people, yeah? That's a big no-no, yeah? Why? Because then they react back to us and give us a hard time. That's not a good idea, yeah? yeah? And then the last one we said yesterday was do not transfer your own faults or burdens onto others. So that means if we have a responsibility, we shouldn't like kind of persuade other people to do it, like kind of like tricking them, you know, yeah? Saying, oh, you know, like, you know, can you just, I don't know, can you just go shopping for me? Can you just wash the dishes for me? If you do, you will accumulate lots of merit, you know, this kind of thing, yeah? You know, and it's like if we have to do, if we have one responsibility, we should do it, you know, we should take it seriously, yeah? And not try and pass it off on somebody else, yeah, okay? However, of course, if it's possible to delegate and work together with a team, why not, yeah? That's what we said yesterday at the end, wasn't it, yeah? That we need to work together as a team, yeah, okay? Because our guru, Lama Gangchen Rinpoche, did an incredible job, really, because here, Albagnano people, you only see here, but actually, in Brazil, we have so many things going on, you know, in Chile, Argentina, Netherlands, Spain, so many different places, you know, really, so many things, yeah? So now we need to work together as an international team to, you know, continue with all the peace education, the positive ideas, yeah, okay? Yeah, all the projects that Rinpoche started, yeah, okay, yeah. So this is really the time to stick together. So our little, actually we need to follow the Lojong, no? And of course we always have something with somebody, no? This is our nature, isn't it? Always something wrong with somebody emotionally, but this we have to try and forget, yeah? Because we have to think, what would Rinpoche want, no? Rinpoche would want us all to be friends and carry on together, wouldn't he, yeah? So our personal small thing, we have to forget, and that's actually practicing Lojong, isn't it? Offering the other person the victory, like, yes, you're right. Even if really we know they're not right, but anyway, yes. Why? Because it's better for communal harmony, because we need to work together, no? Yeah? Yeah? Sometimes we just have to give the victory, yeah? Okay? Because otherwise just to fight, just to be right, there's no use, no? Yeah? Otherwise, you know, like in Chile, yeah? In South America, on the beach they have like, don't know what do you call them, sea lions, these big things I saw when I went to Chile, like they go like this, these big like seal things, and they come up and they go like this, yeah, and we have to stop behaving like this, like, you know, like emotionally, yeah, yeah, because useless, you know, yeah. So anyway, so the point of Lojong's this, yeah. Okay, so that's where we got to yesterday, okay? Okay, so then, next advice, do not misuse the Dharma, yeah, okay? So most of us, we enter the Dharma, usually probably because we're not feeling well, actually, most people. Some people because they have a deep existential wish to, you know, to evolve, yeah, but a lot of people enter the Dharma because they heard that meditation will make them feel better, no? Yeah? Which also is a valid reason, though, isn't it, yeah? Now, which, you know, people... Now it's kind of known in modern society that if you meditate, you feel less stressed, you feel less anxious, you feel less depressed, yeah? That you can control your moods, and this mindfulness thing, which is Buddhism without the word Buddhism, you know, the concentration part is very popular, isn't it, yeah? So many people come to Buddhism for that reason, and that's perfectly okay, you know. Rinpoche always said, why not? Anybody can come to our centers and use any part of what we're doing. There's no problem. You don't have to be a Buddhist. If you find any benefit in what we're doing, please welcome to use, yeah? He always said like that, didn't he, yeah? However, okay. So, okay, we come for whatever reason, yeah, to the Dharma center, yeah? Okay? And then we come into contact with the Dharma teachings, yeah? So Rinpoche La, he always said, like, for example, his self-healing, we could use it, for example, as a way of healing, to feel better, yeah, that's fine, yeah? To have a better life. Or we could use it in a more spiritual way, you know? So we could use it as a means of evolution, yeah? Okay? It's up to us, you know, yeah? Actually, yeah? And maybe also at different times of our life, maybe we use it in different ways. Hopefully, as we, over the years, we go in a more spiritual direction, you know? Okay? You know? But anyway, as we stay in the Dharma Center, as we know, there's all kinds of exciting things, you know, all kinds of fascinating practices and wonderful, exciting things, yeah? So, the Lojong teaching says we shouldn't use the Dharma practice to become an interesting person on Instagram. It doesn't say exactly like that, yeah? Or to show people on Facebook that we're very esoteric and very sexy or something like that, yeah? Okay? Because some people do, don't they? They sort of, use the fact that they're practicing Tibetan Buddhism. It's a way to actually to boost up the ego, so I'm like special, yeah? Yeah, I'm different, I'm exotic, yeah? Yeah? Yeah, so definitely we shouldn't do that, As you can see from the rest of the teachings, it was saying that, for example, if you're Italian, you should carry on as a normal Italian person, eating pasta asciutta, drinking coffee, wearing Gucci shoes, being a normal Italian. You should not act in any way different, except you should change internally, but externally you should be Italian, yeah? Okay? If you're Brazilian, you should act like a Brazilian, and so on, yeah? Okay? We shouldn't start to, develop a kind of exotic persona, actually. This is, But inside, we should try and be a better person, yeah? Okay? Like, kind of privately. So it means we shouldn't, like, show off our practice or anything, yeah? Yeah? We just be, like, normal, simple, Yeah? Yeah, fit. Also, it's important because the Dharma's coming to the West, no? So if our mother and our grandmother and our village and everybody thinks we're kind of weird, yeah, there's no chance for the Dharma to grow in the West, is there, yeah? But if people say we're a nice person, yeah, we're kind, we're generous, we have many qualities, then they think, oh, this is interesting, yeah? Obviously meditation has some benefits, yeah? So this is the way to do, no? Yeah? Okay, so for example, yeah, we should not use the Dharma for, it says here, to gain wealth, to gain possessions, to gain fame, or to, yeah, because this would be like misusing the Dharma, yeah, okay, yeah? Yeah, so it's just not the right thing to do, okay, yeah, yeah. And actually we see many people like this, who in the, in this world, no? There's many, if you look on the internet, there's many, I mean, we're also on the internet now, but I hope we're not like that, no? But if you look on the, yeah. Okay, we're also on the internet, but if you look, sometimes you see people, looks like they're not doing with such a number one motivation, yeah? Yeah, okay. So anyway. So it says in the I'm doing my best, yeah, to follow Rinpoche's wishes, yeah? Yeah, I'm sat here to respect our Guru's wishes, okay? Just for your information, I don't have one of these at home, yeah? This is only to share Rinpoche's holy ideas, okay, yeah? Rest of the time I have actually a very small little chair, yeah, okay? Very normal, yeah, okay? But actually Rinpoche himself, he told us that when we're sharing his teachings, like Lama Michelle and me, we have to sit in this context, not for us, but it's to show respect to the Dharma, to the Buddha's teachings, yeah? Okay, that's why, okay? Yeah? Okay, so anyway, so the very least we can do is try not to abuse the Dharma, yeah? For example, we receive many teachings from Rinpoche, no? So we have to think, now I need to have somehow, I'm like representative of the NgalSo tradition, yeah? Okay? Yeah? So I'm kind of, so therefore what I do matters, yeah? Whatever I was doing before, maybe it's okay, but now, I'm a Dharma practitioner, yeah? And people are going to look at me and say, how is somebody who meditates, yeah? So therefore I have a kind of responsibility to act well, yeah, okay? So we should do like this and try as much as possible to, put the Dharma into practice, yeah? And not misuse the NgalSo teachings and the Gelugpa teachings and Lord Buddha's teachings, okay? Yeah? 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 Okay. So that's another advice, yeah? Okay? Then, the next one. Do not aim at being the first to get the best, yeah? Okay, this is very important, yeah? Because our basic problem is called dagzin and chasing. Dagzin means my feeling of I, me, yeah? Okay, being separate, independent, yeah? Okay? Yeah? The ghost in the machine that we all have, yeah? Okay? From the feeling of I comes the feeling of mine, yeah? And the feeling that I need this and I need that, yeah? And also it's this like selfish feeling, yeah, okay, yeah? Like with children, no? Children, they just grab stuff, no, isn't it, yeah? Like mine, yeah? Okay, and then we say that's not acceptable, and then gradually as they grow up, they hide this kind of behavior. But this is exactly what chesing is, self-cherishing, yeah, okay? Yeah? And as we grow up, we're doing the same thing, but in a different way, no? But in the context of our job, in the terms of status, aren't we? In the terms of relationships, yeah? So it's very strong, this self-grasping, yeah? So do not aim at being the first to get the best means we have to, like, control this tendency of the mind to grab stuff, you know? Like, put ourselves first, you know? So it says, for example, like here in our restaurant, no? Don't jump to the first of the queue, you know, like push in, yeah? Yeah? If there's like something nice to eat, you know, you don't take all the best bits and, you know, like it's a communal stuff and you don't have all the nice bit and leave all the rice and all the salad for everybody else, no? All this kind of stuff. It's like, maybe this stuff looks very simple, yeah? But it's showing in the daily life how we behave, yeah? Okay? Yeah? Yeah, like for example, when you go to the beach, yeah? don't be this is difficult, no? You go there early and you want to put your towel and have the best place, yeah? But you have to think, what about everybody else? Maybe they need a good place too, no? Yeah? Or by the swimming pool, yeah? 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 No, it's really, because we have always this tendency, don't we? Thinking, oh, you know, I've got the good place by the swimming pool for me, yeah? I've got the best seat on the bus. I got the best part of the dinner, yeah? Yeah? I got more of the Prosecco, you know? But we have to stop this. Anyway, we have to try and stop this tendency of our mind, yeah? Okay? Yeah, why? Because we have to think in a collective way, you know, that we should share, you know? Yeah, so we might thought, oh, I knew that in kindergarten, but we still do it, don't we, if we're left to our own devices, yeah? Okay? So, anyway, so we have to not do that, okay? And in fact, we have to do the opposite and share everything. When we have something nice, share it with everybody else, yeah? Okay? Yeah? Yeah, and say, please, would you like to have that seat? Would you like to have the best seat, best place, what do you call it, lounger by the pool and things like this, yeah? then comes up our self-cherishing mind, isn't it? Oh, why should I, yeah? Why should I give them the best lounger by the pool, yeah? And that's our inner enemy, yeah? Okay, yeah? Because remember, Rinpoche's book, Self-Healing 1, is about who's my friend and who's my enemy, yeah? Okay? That means inside of us. But we need to recognize our inner enemy, yeah? And so in the Lojong teachings, they have a lot of this actually, which is actually taking us out of our comfort zone so that we recognize our inner enemy, which is our self-cherishing and our self-grasping, yeah? So, for example, Rinpoche, in one of his books or whatever, some advice, I remember him saying, yeah, if you think you're so good, yeah, and you think you don't have any self-cherishing, yeah, what you have to do is you go, for example, to Milano, okay, go to Milano, some place like this, São Paulo, and you go to one of those chic discotheques, you know, one of those where the football players go and the models, yeah. Then you go in there dancing, yeah, and you go up to somebody and you say, would you can I kiss you? And they'll just go like. I mean, I've actually had that experience in Milano, yeah. And it's really like hard on your ego, you know, and there's all these beautiful people and they just look at you like, who are you? You shouldn't be in the room, you know? Yeah. So then immediately the self-cherishing, it's true, the self-cherishing mind comes, whoosh, yeah? So then at that point, instead of feeling self-pity, yeah, what we have to do is think, okay, that's my inner enemy, yeah, okay? That's what I have to get rid of, yeah, okay, yeah, yeah? And then we can actually start to practice Lojong, okay, yeah? Yeah, to in taking and giving and all those kind of things, yeah? Because if we don't really recognize what we have to get rid of, it's kind of, what are we going to get rid of, yeah? So Rinpoche used to give all these like funny but true examples of how we should actually get the self-cherishing mind to arise, yeah? Okay? In the Lojong teachings, we were saying, it says you should not do anything not do anything that's like harmful, no? Yeah? Okay? Yeah, like for example, put yourself in danger. You should not act inappropriately thinking you're practicing Lojong, yeah? Because in Tibet, yeah, they have this Churd Lojong practice where they do things like sit in a cemetery, yeah, and then scare themselves and their self-cherishing, self-grasping mind comes up, yeah? So according to the Lojong teaching, that's not really appropriate, yeah? Also actually not really necessary anymore, because we have lots of things that can scare us anyway, yeah? Just in modern life, there's plenty of things that scare us. We don't need to go and sit in a cemetery, yeah? Or sit on a cliff or anything like that, yeah? So anyway, so it's not, the Lojong's nice because it's in the daily life, it's how we can actually recognize the self-grasping and the self-cherishing mind and gradually work to overcome it, yeah? Okay? So, for example, yeah? Here in our restaurant, it's dinner time, yeah? And you come a little late and there's only 3 pieces of quiche left and you really want the quiche, yeah? And then but then there's 4 other people, yeah? And then it's a little bit difficult to think, okay, maybe I give it to them, no? Yeah? Or maybe we think, okay, we cut a little smaller and we share, yeah? But then we actually watch how our mind is, yeah? That's the point of all this, yeah? Yeah? So it's not really like kindergarten, it's showing us how our mind is actually, yeah? And showing us how to change, yeah? To recognize and change, yeah? Okay? Okay. Next one. Do not turn a god into a demon, yeah? Okay? Okay, so what that means is we have to be careful. For example, we're doing like some very important Dharma practices like Lojong, like self-healing, various tantric practices, okay? Beautiful practices, divine practices, yeah? But if we do them and we become like more proud, more egotistical, more attached, then actually we've turned our beautiful Dharma practice into a demon, yeah? Okay? Yeah? Yeah? And sometimes this happens, actually, it's true, no? I've seen over the years, this can really happen, yeah? Like people become more angry, more proud and stuff because they misunderstand how to do the practice, yeah? That's why actually Lama Gangchen's NgalSo Tantric Self-Healing is a 100% guaranteed sure practice, yeah? Okay? Yeah? If you do that, our emotions will transform, but in a kind of safe way, okay? Yeah? Yeah? Some other practices, it's not so secure, you know? Okay? Definitely with the self-healing, it's okay, you know? That's why Rinpoche always recommend that as like the main practice, yeah? Okay? Yeah? Also, yeah? In the Lojong teachings, they have something called... actually, this is from Machik Ladron, yeah? Who was a great practitioner of mind training, Lojong, yeah? She was a Tibetan lady in the 11th century, and she became a great Mahasiddha, an enlightened being, yeah? And she didn't start, but she propagated the chud, the cutting off of the ego practice, which is, let's say, one form of Lojong mind training, yeah, okay, but with some drumming, some singing, some visualizations, yeah, okay. So she said, you know, all phenomena are like god demons, yeah, okay, they're divine and demonic at the same time. So what did she mean by that, yeah, yeah? So what she meant by that is everything depends on our mind, yeah. Yeah, and this is what she said is 100% completely true, yeah? For example, yeah? The weather, yeah? It depends on us, you know? It can be like wonderful or it can be horrible, you know? Depending on our mood, depending on our inner feeling, on our health and so on, yeah? It's very extremely subjective, yeah? It's a place can be very beautiful, it can be very horrible, depending on us, our projections and our mood, can't it, yeah? Okay? Yeah, a person can be like for example, Rinpoche, no? He always used to give this example that when we meet somebody, yeah, they are, what do you call it, the Principe Azzurro, they are, you know, the perfect beloved one, yeah, okay? Because we don't know them, yeah? So they're wonderful, like the way they walk, the way they talk, everything's so interesting. We can't wait for them to send us a WhatsApp or telephone us. Everything's so fascinating, isn't it, yeah? Then we start to get to know them, and then the problems start, yeah? And then as we get to know them many times, you know, then we start doing the opposite, saying, oh, I think actually you should change, you should do this, you should do that, and then they go down in our esteem from this like divine being, down, 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 until they end up on your shoes, no? Like no value, yeah? And then usually you get rid of them at that point now, isn't it, yeah? Okay, yeah? So this is not from the side of the other person. This is all going on within our own mind, isn't it? Yeah. And this is what we do all the time. We turn gods into demons, and also sometimes we turn demons into gods. Yeah. Yeah, because our mind is extremely unstable. Yeah. Like for example, Albagnano. Sometimes Albagnano is the most incredible divine pure land. Everything is wonderful, really. The sun is shining, we have miracles, we have rainbows, we had so many incredible events and holy beings, and sometimes it's like the worst place in the world and we just can't wait to get out of here, can we, no? Yeah? Why? Because it's our mind, yeah? It's not actually not from the side of Albagnano, it's just how we're feeling, no? Yeah? 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 Or the weather, no? Sometimes, we can't wait to go to the beach, it's so fantastic, and other times we just can't stand it, it's too hot, Everything's completely subjective, yeah? Okay? Yeah? So, it's like, we have to be aware that our mind is doing this, because most of the time that's unconscious, isn't it? And we then we kind of project everything outside of ourselves, and it's like, everything's wrong and we don't realise that our mind is doing it, no? Yeah? And our mind is so like for example me, many years ago when I first went to Spain, to Malaga with Rinpoche, I thought this place is a hot hell. Who could live here? And now I live there very happily, enjoying it. Thinking this is very nice, so warm, so pleasant, yeah. So it shows the mind is completely unchangeable, that things don't exist from their own side, yeah, okay. So this is a big feature in the Lojong mind training, that whatever's happening, yeah, what we perceive as happening, good or bad, outside of ourselves, we should really not follow so much and have a stable mind, yeah. I was looking in here, this is Guide to the Good Thoughts Supermarket, NgalSo Tantric Self-Healing 3. Actually, this is such an incredible book, yeah. I mean, honestly, I'm seeing all this in a very... I mean, not that I didn't always appreciate, but now I'm thinking, wow, this is really incredible, Yeah. So I was... And we are going to look at this together, yeah? But I was looking about the Lojong section in here, yeah? Okay? Let me just find it for you, yeah? Because what this book's talking about is what Rinpoche calls the Good Thought Supermarket, yeah? So we always said we need... we have many different positive practices, and we can all go around in our with our trolley and pick up what we like, yeah, okay? And then they're yours and they're your practices, and you can take them home, okay? And you're welcome to use them, yeah? Okay, 1 second. Okay, in this book, if you have this book, yeah, this is the English edition, okay, 98th Inner Light Lojong Mind Training, page 334, yeah? Okay? So this is talking about the 8 verses of mind training, yeah? Okay? We looked at that about a week ago, no? Yeah? So in Lojong they talk about, may I be free from the 8 unbalanced feelings, yeah? Okay? So what are these 8 unbalanced feelings, yeah? So this is like our normal experience, yeah? So the first one is feeling happy when life goes well, the sun is shining, it's summer, we're not in lockdown, everything's good, yeah? Yeah? But when life is not going well, when we have difficulties, the mind is just so down, so miserable, so depressed, yeah? So the advice of the Lojong is to be the same, yeah? And that's it. And Rinpoche, we saw, no? Exactly the same, yeah? When he had difficulties, even when he was sick, when he was dying, yeah? His mind was positive, it was stable, yeah? Okay? It was happy, yeah? 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 Of course, when he had good time, Rinpoche was always happy, always good all the time, yeah? Many times he was in pain, no? But anyway, was still showing happiness, wasn't he? Happy mind. He was never going like this, like showing, okay, he was in pain, but not showing very strongly like us, no? Yeah? So this we need to learn to do a little bit, to, when we're in pain, it's okay, that's samsara. When everything's more comfortable, of course, we prefer, but anyway, also okay, yeah? Otherwise, it's like waves, in the ocean. and all the time we're like a little boat bobbing around, and we're completely unstable, you know. And that's in fact most our normal experience, isn't it? Yeah. Sometimes like so happy, so excited, and other times like so depressed, so miserable. And now I'm depressed and I can't do my practice. I'm just going to sit on the sofa and watch Netflix, you know, and eat popcorn and drink Coca-Cola. And no, I can't do any meditation because I'm feeling depressed, yeah? Yeah, isn't it, yeah? But that's exactly the time we need to practice, yeah? 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 Not just when we're in a good mood, when we're happy, as otherwise, you know? Okay. No, third and fourth one is feeling happy when we're rich, yeah, when we have lots of resources, yeah, and feeling miserable when we're poor, yeah, okay, yeah. I mean, of course, I think most people obviously would prefer to have more material resources, at least to be comfortable, yeah. But let's say we're poor, then actually, if we are poor, then we have to stay in. So that's a wonderful opportunity for doing Dharma practice, because poor means you don't have money to do other things now, doesn't it? Yeah. So we can stay in our house, yeah. Most people are, even poor people nowadays, we can afford the internet now, so we can at least stay in our house and watch streaming, yeah. Yeah, that's why we're doing this, by the way, so that our friends around the world, they have access to the Dharma for free, yeah, okay. And we feel very strongly that that should be the case, you know, yeah, because we're aware that many of our friends live really, really far away, and it's difficult for them to come so far. I mean, especially nowadays, no? But even before, no? Because it's extremely expensive with the flights and, you know, etc., etc. So anyway, so that's why we start doing this streaming, no? Okay. Anyway, so if we're poor, very good, we can stay in the house and do a retreat, yeah? No problem, very good, yeah? We have many things to do. We have, for example, we have a self-healing retreat to do. Rinpoche all said we should do the retreat of the 5 Dhyani Buddhas and the 5 mothers, yeah? Okay. Do you remember that one? So at least 10,000 mantras of all the 5 Dhyani Buddhas, 10,000 mantras of all the mother Buddhas, and if we have more time, 100,000 of each, okay, yeah? It means we need to go more deeply into the practice, yeah? Okay? Yeah? Okay, and by the way, now I'm talking about NgalSo Tantric Self-Healing 1. In a few days, next week, when I finish, I want to go on to the combined practice for a bit, yeah? Okay? Because Rinpoche emphasized very much we need to do that, you know, all his Guya Samadhi, Haruka Yamantaka, all the practices together, yeah? And the last sadhana that Rinpoche prepared before he passed into the clear light was that one. So I think next week we will start to use it, okay? Yeah? And do this practice together, okay? So sometimes we'll do like explanation and sometimes we'll do the practice, yeah? Okay, we'll do both sides, okay? Yeah? Okay. Okay, the next one is feeling happy when we are famous and important, yeah? Yeah? And feeling miserable when we're unknown and ignored, yeah? Yeah? Actually, to be famous could be a burden, actually, yeah? Yeah? You know? Then you wouldn't have any freedom, you know? Yeah? I mean, everything has the price, no? Yeah? I mean, people always wish for what they don't have, no? Yeah? People always think to be really rich would be good, but then you'd have the burden of having to, you know, manage all your things, wouldn't you? Yeah? If you were super famous, you'd have the burden of not having any freedom, and every time you went out, somebody would be like jumping at you with a camera, you know? So each thing has a price, you know? So from a point of view of a Dharma practitioner, you know, to be not famous is super good because you have loads of peace, yeah? Yeah? Very relaxing, yeah? To not have so much money is really good because anyway, we have more time to meditate because we get so distracted when we think, oh, actually I'll just do a city break here and a city break there and this and that, and then no time for the practice, no? Yeah? Yeah? So everything has its positive, as they say in the West, every cloud has the silver lining, no? Yeah? Yeah? So then, okay, then the next one is feeling happy when others praise and admire us, and feeling miserable when others criticize and blame us, yeah? So now, because we've been listening to the Lojong advice, we should actually think, oh, actually I can't wait for somebody to criticize and blame me. So because then I can really see how I'm doing. I can see if I'm a real practitioner or not, if I'm just a fake one, yeah? And as soon as somebody criticizes me, I get upset, yeah? Yeah? So where is my bodhisattva maker? That's what we should be thinking, yeah? So anyway, so we should have a balanced mind, yeah? Whatever happens, whatever presents according to our karma. anyway, we need to use in a positive way, yeah? Okay, so in the Rinpoche book it says, yeah, page 336, the reason why we have to avoid these 8 feelings which dominate our life is because they're caused by our 2 main enemies, our self-grasping and our self-cherishing, yeah? Okay? So remember, in Self-Healing 1, Rinpoche is saying, who's my friend, who's my enemy, yeah? And okay, finally we should conclude that our main enemy is that my selfishness and my egotism, yeah? That's the root of all my problems, yeah? Yeah? So then he says, allowing these 8 feelings to arise energizes our self-grasping and our self-cherishing, and this makes it more difficult for us to be victorious over them, yeah? Why? Because if we're like super elated or feeling like very sorry for ourselves, it's true, the self-cherishing mind, the pity mind actually, yeah, comes up very strongly, isn't it? So if we feel like neglected and nobody cares about us and poor, yeah, and just miserable, then we just feel like, you know, like this pity feeling, and the self-grasping, the ego is actually getting stronger, yeah, okay, yeah, yeah. And also, actually, if we become very rich, yeah, and very famous, the ego is like, whoa, yeah, it's the same, no? It's like the yin and yang, you know, yeah. So if we're super famous, the ego becomes unbearable, no? But also, if we can have the reverse egotism, you know, like, yeah, and like just feel very pitiful towards ourselves if if we're poor and not recognized and so on, yeah. So anyway, this oscillation of our mind, we have to think honestly. In the end, it doesn't matter, yeah. Okay, life is short, yeah. Okay, yeah. I mean, okay, whatever my karma presents me, good or bad, I have to accept, yeah. Not look at anybody else's life, yeah. I have to make the best of what. Remember, I'm experiencing this because I dealt this hand to myself, yeah, okay, yeah. Nobody else put me in the situation I'm in now but me, yeah, okay, yeah. Me in my previous lives, me in the past of my own life, yeah, okay. I'm responsible for my own life, yeah. So, okay, if I have a nice condition, yeah, very nice, yeah, but I need to use positively. Otherwise, what I do is I spend my karmic bank balance, yeah. I exhaust my punya, my merit, yeah, yeah. I need to do something positive with my good condition, then okay, it's nice, no? Yeah, why not, yeah? If I'm having a bad condition, anyway, I'm experiencing the result of my own karma, okay, so therefore I need to grin and bear it, yeah, because I'm actually, by experiencing it, I'm burning up my own past karma, yeah? And if I react negatively, I will perpetuate the same karmic cycle. So what I need to do is like accept it, yeah, okay? Okay, it's not that I like this, but I need to accept it, yeah? And then, actually, I'm stopping the karmic cycle, yeah? Okay? Just experiencing and not creating more of that karma, yeah? Okay? That's why, for example, when somebody criticizes us, we shouldn't answer back, yeah? Because then we create that karmic cycle to continue. If we just like very zen and it's like, yeah, you're right, and then love you and walk off, yeah? That karmic cycle is finished, yeah? So it's smarter to do like this, you know, rather than continuing to reinforce again and again the same habitual pattern, the same karmic cycle, yeah, okay? So anyway, so the advice is we should do like this, okay, yeah? Yeah? Don't turn gods into demons, yeah? Don't, for example, think, I'm a Haruka practitioner and feel full of pride about it, yeah? Okay, I'm a Vajrayogini practitioner, I'm so wonderful, yeah? Okay? The whole point of all this is to get out of samsara, yeah? 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 You know, this is why actually in the, really, honestly, we shouldn't show us. I mean, I know nowadays we have this habit of streaming and stuff like this, yeah? But this is, okay, like for example, yeah? Me personally, I didn't really have the wish to do this myself, yeah? But this is not for me, okay, yeah? Okay? It's because it's to continue Rinpoche's teachings, yeah? But you see, many people on Instagram, for example, they're sat there with the Vajra and the bell and they're saying, I did this and I did that. It's not, we should like be very like zen about our practice and just like, yeah, I practice Buddhism, we don't need to kind of you know, show off about it, you know, yeah. Just be normal, you know. Otherwise, if we use it to create a new persona, a new ego persona, we've defeated the object of practicing the Dharma, haven't we? Yeah, yeah, yeah. So this is a trap we have to try and avoid. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay. Then. Okay, next. Yeah. Do not seek happiness by causing unhappiness to other people. Yeah, okay. Yeah. So that's very important. Yeah, okay. Okay, and this is actually the. So, for example, we shouldn't think. Some people think things like this. May my parents die so I can inherit all their money. That's true. Some people have these thoughts. No, yeah, that's a horrible thing to think, isn't it? Yeah, thinking, oh, they've lived so long, and only if I could inherit their vast estate, and then I wouldn't need to work, and my life would be really good. Yeah. So we shouldn't have we shouldn't wish for our own benefit at somebody else's expense. You know. Yeah. Or thinking, I hope they lose their job so I can have it, and think horrible things like that. But people do have those thoughts. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Or I hope that person breaks up with their partner so I can go out with them. Yeah. So we should not have thoughts like this, thinking, you know, because anyway, if we try and get our own happiness at somebody else's expense, it won't happen. You know. Yeah. It's the counterproductive. You know. And you know, Rinpoche many times he says, "What I'm doing, I really don't know." Yeah. Oh, Guru Buddhas, yeah, I really don't know what I'm doing, yeah? I said that many times in self-healing too, yeah? And this is a very good example. We want to be happy, yeah? But if we take our happiness at somebody else's expense, there's no way for us to become happy, yeah? Because we create the opposite cause, the cause of unhappiness, yeah? Because like creates like, okay? So if we cause somebody suffering, what we will get eventually is suffering, you know? Like, not so much nowadays, but okay, let's say that about some years ago, when we were a bit younger, yeah? Many of my, when I used to go around the world, yeah, okay, yeah? Many of my friends would come up to me and like, we'd talk, you know, how are you and stuff like this. And what they would say is, what I really want is a boyfriend, yeah? My deepest, darkest secret wish is to have a boyfriend, yeah, okay, yeah? Okay, which okay, of course, is okay. But many of my friends were not so scrupulous in the way that they would get their boyfriends, you know? And they were quite happy to go and pinch somebody else's, yeah, okay? Yeah? Yeah? No, it's true, yeah? And then they wondered why they were never happy and they were alone, you know? Yeah? Yeah? And why they never had a successful relationship, yeah? Because it's like, we really don't understand what's the cause of happiness. It's incredible, you know? Yeah? Yeah? For example, yeah, of course, everybody wants to be loved, everybody wants to be happy. That's a natural human wish. Why not, yeah? So, actually, if we want to really be happy, what we have to do, yeah, say we want to meet our dream partner. Actually, this I must say, this example, actually, I heard this from Geshe Michael Roach, yeah? But I think it's a brilliant example, so I want to share it, yeah? Okay? Yeah? Because it's completely true what he said, yeah? Okay? He said, okay, if you want to meet your dream partner, no need to go on, what's it called, Tinder, no need to go to a discotheque, yeah? What you need to do, if you want to meet your dream partner, you need to go to an old people's home, yeah? Okay? So what you need to do, and everybody's like, no, too old, no, yeah? Yeah? But he said, no, what you need to do is meet one old person, yeah, who's alone, yeah? Okay? And you need to befriend them, and you need to take care of them, one lonely old person, and be there for them, yeah? Okay? And if you do that, you will create, this is completely true, he's completely right, yeah? If we don't want to be alone, what we have to do is give company, give love to somebody else. If we want love, we have to give love to somebody else, okay? Yeah? And this is how we get love, yeah? And because we always think, you know, I need to get somebody, you know, meet somebody. I need to go on Tinder, yeah, okay, yeah. like this, yeah, no, 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 yes, 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 and, you know, get the one, yeah, or the two, or whatever, yeah, yeah. But it's not going to work unless we create the causes to meet the right person, okay, yeah. So meeting the person who's going to be kind to us, who's going to love us, who's going to take care of us, yeah. We need to create the cause, which is to take care of somebody else who's lonely, yeah, yeah. We're lonely, so if we don't want to be lonely, we take care of somebody else who's lonely, no? Yeah, yeah. We give them friendship. We give them unconditional love, obviously, you know. Yeah, which is love without wanting anything back. Yeah. Yeah? So this is the Buddha always said, "Don't believe me. You have to try, make an experiment." Yeah. Okay. So, you know. So So anyway. So if you, for example, yes, of course, we all want to be loved. Yeah. So if we don't feel loved, we should try that, yeah? Okay? Yeah. And so actually, for example, also, if you actually practice the Mahayana way, the Bodhisattva way, you know, automatically we'd create the cause for people to like us and love us, yeah? Okay? Yeah? Because, for example, we have, in the Bodhisattva way, we have vows about taking care of others. So if we actually did it, if we actually took care of others, yeah? Without thinking, what am I getting out of it? If we were just nice and genuinely opened our heart and took care of others, yeah, then all our personal wishes for company and love and the one, yeah, the one who would love us will be fulfilled, you know, yeah. So anyway, so many things to think about, yeah, okay. So don't seek happiness by causing unhappiness to others, or as Lama Gangchen said, you know, what I'm doing I really don't know. Oh, Guru Buddha, show me the right thing to do, you know. I'm committing suicide, yeah, but in slow and quick ways, you know. That's what he says in Self-Healing too, isn't it, yeah? I'm burning all my chances in my life because I'm doing the wrong thing, because I'm, as Rinpoche says, cuckoo number one. Why? Because we don't know. We're not bad people, but we just don't know, you know. Because we thought, yeah, working to get the best was the right thing to do, because that's what they told us at school and university, isn't it, yeah? You have to be the best, you have to get a good grade, you have to be successful, yeah? You have to be on the top of the pile, yeah? Then you will get everything you want. We're educated like this, but, sorry, what we're doing, we really don't know, yeah? Like this, we're creating the cause for personal unhappiness and environmental catastrophe, actually, yeah? And actually our best chance is to start to be nice to other people and act in a communal way and take care of the environment, yeah? Okay? And that's our best chance to survive as a species, to have an environment that's worth living in, yeah? And also to have personal happiness, yeah? So, what's not to like about Lojong, yeah? Yeah? You know, it looks really simple, but it's really, really deep, actually, yeah? Okay, yeah? So the implications are quite startling, actually, yeah, yeah. And it's all about looking at how we actually behave, how we actually think in our real life, yeah. So we can do that when we're going shopping, when we're at work, when we're sat on the bus, yeah. We can do it anytime. We don't need to be like in a Dharma center or anything like this, yeah. Okay. So it's a perfect practice for modern times, yeah, yeah. Also, you don't need to say any mantras, yeah. You don't need to have a big, huge sadhana that takes several hours, yeah? So, and you can do it in 5 minutes, yeah? Like, for example, when we're at work, yeah, we can, okay, of course we have to work now, but when we have a break, we can think, okay, you know, we can watch what's happening, you know, yeah? And also, if we do act like this, the quality of our working life will be infinitely better, won't it, yeah? Because our colleagues will like us, yeah? Yeah? Our colleagues will trust us, and it'll be a much, much better experience than being in a work environment where people don't like us, where people are trying to stab us in the back, where people are trying to be the first to get the best, yeah? Because if we are in that environment, we've created the cause for it, yeah? Okay, yeah? Karmically, yeah? Yeah? And seeing as we can't, like, get rid of all our colleagues, yeah? Better we change our own mind, yeah? Okay? Yeah? Yeah? That's true, yeah? It's true, like also in the Dharma Center, we cannot get rid of each other, unfortunately, but that's how it is. We're stuck with each other, yeah? We're Vajra brothers and sisters, yeah? No chance to get rid of anybody, yeah? Yeah? because we really do not get rid of anybody unless they do something really extreme, yeah, okay, which is very hard to do, yeah, okay. So if we perceive our friends and colleagues are not acting in a nice way, we need to practice Lojong, yeah, okay, and check, yeah, and then make an experiment, see if things change, okay, yeah. So that's a super good advice that Lama Gangchen Rinpoche gave us. Thank you, Rinpoche, so much, yeah, okay. Okay, so yeah. So anyway, so like that, okay. So these are what we call the commitments of the mind training, okay. Yeah. In our book, what's the second part called? Is it called the advices or the precepts? And the second one's called? Okay, so it's the same, yeah. Okay. Okay, so please. Okay, if you don't want to get the little book, then please just look on the internet and download it for free and put it on your phone, yeah? Why? Because all these things, why we have these lists? Because it's like a checklist, yeah? You know, like when you go shopping and you have like milk, cheese, cornflakes, you know, and you me anyway, I go around and I tick them off in the supermarket, yeah? Maybe that's just me, I don't know, yeah? So I can remember I've got everything, yeah? So if we have a list of, you know, how we should be, yeah, of course, that we can't do all of this all the time, no, but it's good to have a list. Maybe you stick it on your fridge or on the back of your door, or you put it in your wallet or on your smartphone or something, yeah? And then sometimes have a look, no? Okay, then how am I doing, yeah? Yeah? Because otherwise we completely forget because it's not our habit, no? Yeah? So that's why a list is useful, yeah? And then think, okay, maybe I try a little bit with some of this, make some experiments. Let's see if it's true what Buddha said, yeah? 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 If I'm not the first to get the best, how is my life, yeah? If you know, for example, if I think, if I'm put the other first, what would happen? Let me make an experiment this afternoon, yeah? 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 Yeah, so we can go around committing random acts of kindness and see what happens, yeah? This is easy, no, because always when you go around like shopping and around the town, you always see many people who are a little bit old, a little bit sick, you know, who need some help, yeah? Then it's easy actually to help in some way, some old person, you know, in small ways, you know? You know, so, or a poor person, you know, yeah? Anyway, so there's plenty of opportunities, yeah? So we can go around committing, obviously, in a very laid-back Zen way, not making a big deal out of it, but just be nice to people, you know, yeah? For example, for example, one thing I like about Spain, for example, yeah, in southern Spain, is everybody smiles at you, you know, and looks you in the eyes, you know. They still have that human feeling, you know. Yeah, that's so important, yeah. Like this, just connection. Everybody's like nice. Everybody smiles when they see you automatically, yeah. So if we're not in a place like that, okay, we can start, yeah. Just smile at people, you know. Just be nice. I mean, like not like this, but just like genuinely, you know. Just like look at people nicely, you know. Like Chenrezi means gentle eyes, yeah. Okay. Like Rinpoche said, we should do Lojong together with Chenrezi, yeah. So when you see somebody, just look at them like nicely, kindly, you know. Yeah. And people, I don't know, just see what happens, no? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's what Rinpoche did, isn't it? He always look at us with such kind eyes, yeah. No, he didn't want anything. He was like the mother hen, no? Like our mother, our father, and we were all like the little chickens, weren't we, yeah? Even if we were like 75 years old, you know, looked at us like so nice, so approvingly, like I love you, and I love you, and I love you, no? Wasn't he, yeah? And that's why a lot of us practice the Dharma, because we had all that love and approval, like I love you, and how are you doing, yeah? Okay, but now Rinpoche's temporarily not here, okay, yeah? So if we're missing that, we have to do it to each other, yeah? And look with nice eyes to each other. Like Rinpoche always said, like looking with peace, didn't he? Also peace and love, yeah? Like looking kindly, yeah? Yeah. So we should do like this, no? Yeah? Okay? Okay, so now let's go on to what's called the precepts of the mind training, yeah? Okay? The next advice is do all yogas by one, yeah? Okay? So, what do we mean by this? Okay, not just like yoga, you know, like, with a yoga mat, not that kind of yoga. Of course, if you do yoga, why not? How wonderful, yeah? But what we mean by yoga means union, okay? So usually when we talk about yogas, we mean in the tantric context, yeah? We have many yogas of how to transform our daily actions into the spiritual path, yeah? Okay? Here actually it's a Mahayana text, but we practice the union of sutra and tantra, yeah? So there's a kind of crossover here, yeah? So basically it means everything we do in our daily life, we need to use it to improve ourselves, yeah? Okay, if you like to be spiritual, yeah, but anyway, to grow and be a better person, yeah? Okay? And this is like super important, yeah? Why? Because, for example, okay, we have 24 hours a day, yeah? But then we have maybe 6 to 8 hours sleeping, okay? So now sleeping is a neutral mind, yeah? Okay, usually, yeah? Sometimes it can be positive, sometimes negative, but 8 hours neutral, okay, yeah? Then we have 5 hours watching Netflix, yeah? Yeah? And then we have 3 hours eating. In Spain, 4 hours, yeah? It's true, 4 hours, yeah? Then we have how many hours in the bathroom, yeah? Yeah? Cleaning the teeth, going to the bathroom, and so on, having a shower, yeah? Then we have to go to work, yeah? And that's at what, I don't depends, people 4 to 8 hours per day have to work, no? Yeah, okay. So if we calculate how much time do we have to sit and meditate? 5 minutes, yeah? Basically, this is what most people, they say, I have no time to meditate, yeah? I have only, even 5 minutes is difficult for me, 10 minutes, half hour impossible, I'm too busy, yeah? Yeah, why? Because I'm eating, I'm sleeping, I'm going to the bathroom, I'm commuting, I'm watching Netflix, I'm sleeping, I'm going to the job, yeah? Okay? So how can I possibly find any time to practice the Dharma, yeah? Okay? So the Buddhist answer, the Lojong answer, is make all that into one spiritual practice, yeah? Okay? And fortunately, there's a way, actually it's really nice actually, there's a way we can transform everything, yeah? I have one text by Sakya Pandita that lists every single action of the daily life and how to transform into the spiritual path. I'll have a look on my computer, and if I can find it, I'll bring it and share it with you. But for example, yeah? Like, for example, here in the Gompa, we have a door, don't we? Okay. So when we open the door, yeah, we think, I'm going out of samsara. When we shut the door, we think, I'm shutting the door to suffering, yeah? So it's like every single action that normally we just do unconsciously, we give it like a special meaning, yeah? Okay? And then everything becomes positive, everything becomes, like a spiritual practice. Like, for example, yeah? Rinpoche, he used to say many times, like, for example, we have a watch, we have, some of us, earrings, we have glasses, we have a belt, yeah? We have a smartphone, yeah? Okay, this is the modern, like, jewelry, isn't it, yeah? We don't do the Indian stuff anymore, like chest harness and girdle and all that kind of stuff, yeah? But we do have, like, for example, expensive glasses and, nice things, yeah? So when we put on our nice things in the morning, our nice shoe and our watch and our, and our nice glasses, we should think, okay, what we should think is that I'm making myself beautiful because I'm worth it, because I'm a bodhisattva, yeah? I'm practicing the 6 perfections, yeah? So, for example, and then you have to think, like, for example, my glasses, yeah? Okay? When I put on my glasses, I can see more clearly. That means I need to practice the perfection of wisdom, yeah? Okay? Yeah? And in everything you have, you need to put as a special meaning, a special significance, yeah? Okay? Yeah? Yeah? Okay, so, and so this is really, really nice, yeah? Yeah? Also, when, for example, we all have to put on the clothes in the morning, whatever clothes we have, it doesn't matter, but anyway, we say Om Our Hum and we put on our clothes, yeah? And we imagine we're like a Buddha, yeah? And we're putting on the divine clothes of a Buddha or a Bodhisattva, okay, yeah? Yeah? Even if it's really old jeans with hole, it doesn't matter. Anyway, I'm putting on the clothes of a Buddha, yeah? Okay, Buddhas wear many different things, yeah? Okay? They have many different tastes, yeah? Okay? Not just the one on the pictures, yeah? Okay, it doesn't matter. So whatever you don't need to change what you wear, yeah? Yeah? Once I've been doing this for a long time, many times I've been around with Rinpoche, and sometimes like, for example, one time I met a guy who came to see Rinpoche. And what did he have? He had like a tiger skin, yeah? and he had like a kapvanga and everything, you know. He was like dressed up like a yogi, you know. So this is complete opposite of what. And he had actually like a sort of, you know, like it wasn't a real one. It was like a fake fur tiger skin, but he'd really got the whole outfit, you know, the yogi outfit. And he came to see Rinpoche, you know. And Rinpoche's like, yes, you know. And another time there was a Kala Chakra initiation, and somebody painted themselves with a red leg and a white leg, yeah, and went to the initiation like that, yeah. Okay, so no, we don't need to do like this, no. This is like personal, inside kind of things, you know. In the NgalSo, you know, about our protector, gives very many beautiful verses of advice, yeah. So he says, outwardly we practice the pratimoksha. That means peace with everything, everything with peace, yeah. Okay. Inwardly we practice the Mahayana, like Lojong, yeah, okay, yeah. Secretly, we practice the Vajrayana, yeah. So secretly, we can think if we like we're a Buddha, yeah, and we're putting on the divine clothes, yeah. Generally, we're thinking about how to put others first, like Lojong, this kind of thing. And externally, we're completely normal, completely peaceful, yeah, okay. Not creating any waves, just, you know, soft, yeah. Sweet, just normal, yeah, okay. Yeah, yeah. So we need to practice like that as a modern day Dharma practitioner, you know. Yeah, yeah. And this is the best way, you know. Yeah? Be normal. Rinpoche said, no, actually, before he passed away, he said, this is what he actually Rinpoche last said. Normal is best. Yeah, is what he said. Just carry on normally. Yeah. So this is what we're trying to do. No. Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, so whatever we do, yeah. Eating, of course, there's a very big way to transform how we eat, yeah? So, okay, there's many, many different meditations, but in Rinpoche's books, like, for example, NgalSo Tantric Self-Healing 3, he explained, but simply what we can do is we have whatever, I don't know, plate of lentils, or we have a plate of sushi, or whatever, yeah, any kind of food, yeah? And then we do Om Ahum, yeah, which is the blessing of the holy body, speech, and mind, and we do A Yam Ram Lam Bam Shuddhi Shuddhi Soha, the purification of the elements, okay? Yeah? Yeah? So we imagine the elements are absorbing into our food and purifying and energizing our food. So our food becomes like medicine, yeah? Okay? So then also, then when we eat our food, in our heart is our guru, okay? Either our guru, like Rinpoche, or you can imagine like, I don't know, Buddha Tara or Buddha whoever, yeah? And so as you eat, you offer all the delicious food or whatever, yeah, as nectar, yeah, to the guru at your heart, yeah. Then actually, then your food eating is much more beneficial. Also, when we do Ayam Ram Lam Bam Shuddhi Shuddhi So, how we also do this to bless medicine. So we think, my food is medicine, yeah. I'm actually eating this to be healthy, to keep myself alive. Why? Because I'm training in the Bodhisattva path, yeah? So this is why I'm not going to eat 25 Big Macs today, yeah? Because I need to train in the Bodhisattva. Even though I really want to eat 25 Big Macs, but I'm not going to do it because I need to have a long life and benefit others. So if I jeopardize my health by eating 25 Big Macs and a big thing of Coca-Cola, my life will be shortened, so this is not appropriate for me as a trainee bodhisattva, okay? Yeah? So we think our food is like medicine, yeah? Okay? Yeah? So therefore we try and also take care, yeah? Okay? Yeah? What else, yeah? When we wake up, first thing we should try and do is have a positive thought, set a good tone for the day, yeah? Okay? So think, okay, today is another day. Today I'm going to get it right, yeah. Today I'm going to help people, I'm going to be nice, yeah. I'm going to use today in a positive way, yeah. No matter what happened yesterday is yesterday, today is today, yeah, okay. And I'm going to try and be more positive, try and, you know, make a difference today, yeah, okay. In whatever way is possible, yeah, okay. Even if I spend it all day doing the garden, yeah, okay, taking care of the environment, why anything I can do to make the world a better place, I'm going to do it, yeah? Okay, today I'm going to make a difference, yeah? Okay? So when we wake up, simply, we can think like this. When we go to sleep, we can think, okay, how did I do today, yeah? Okay? Did I completely lose it? Again, oops. Okay, tomorrow I will do better, yeah? Okay? Yeah? Or did I do better? Okay, I'm very good. Pat on the back to me, yeah? 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 And then feel happy about what we did, yeah? And we dedicate all the good things we did in the day, yeah? Like we put, that's like dedicating is putting our positive energy in the karma bank, yeah? Okay? Yeah, our positive karma bank, yeah? Our merit bank, yeah? Okay? Okay. When we talk to people, we spend a lot of time talking to people, we should try to speak in a positive way, okay? Yeah, you know, and avoid saying negative things, because then anyway, it's Dharma practice, isn't it? So, okay, we have to go to work, yeah? But if we try and keep the conversation on the positive side, you know, then actually even our ordinary conversation is a spiritual practice, yeah? Okay? Rinpoche, Lama Gangchen, he always used to say very much that he liked, you know, Claudia Prushan in Brazil, no? Why? Because she never ever would say anything negative about anybody, yeah? Okay? And it's true, yeah? And he said that he really liked her because every time somebody said something negative, she would change the subject, yeah? But in a nice way, in a sweet way, yeah? Yeah? You know, so that was a quality that Rinpoche personally really liked, you know, if we managed to keep our speech in a positive way, in a sweet way, you know, yeah? Yeah? So even though we know something bad about people, even though we know something and we really want to tell anybody, we're not going to. Why? Because we're trying to be a bodhisattva, yeah? So even though it's there on the tip of our tongue and it really wants to come out, we have to swallow it and keep it inside, yeah? And then forget about it, yeah? Okay? And think about something else instead, yeah? Okay? Yeah? It's better like this, okay? Anyway, like, there's basically every single thing in the everyday life we can transform into a spiritual practice, which is super nice, yeah? We just have to remember, because of course we have many other things to think about, yeah? So the difficulty is remembering to do it, yeah? Okay? Yeah? But if we can, this is super great, isn't it, yeah? Okay? Because then what we're doing is getting back time, because, for example, we think, okay, I'm this certain age, yeah? Okay, and of course, nobody knows how long they're going to live for, but we can get the calculator, the death calculator on the internet, yeah? And we can, I don't know if you've ever done it, I've done it, yeah? And it work out supposedly how long you've got left, yeah? Yeah? Based on your lifestyle, your diet, your behavior, and so on, yeah? And let's say, for example, it says you've got 20 years left, yeah? I mean, of course, this we don't know for sure because no way to know exactly, but let's say we have 20 years left. They say, oh, wonderful. But then if we think actually like more or less like 8 years of that is gone sleeping, then it doesn't sound so good, does it, yeah? 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 Yeah, and if we work out how many years we've got left when we've done all the eating, the sleeping, going to the toilet and shopping and not much, so we think I've got 6 months left. So this is do all yogas by one is super important because we're getting our life back basically, yeah? Because we all say, I want more life, I want more time. So this is how we get more life, we get more time, yeah? Because if we just do things in an unconscious way, well, it's like we're losing our life, isn't it, yeah? It's like, yeah? And then the life goes by and then quickly, as we know, it's finishing, isn't it, yeah? You know, I'm sure all of you think, I cannot believe so many years have passed already, yeah? It was like that, no? And then a few years will be gone and that's it, isn't it, yeah? Based on our present experience, no? So, we need to get back years, and we do that by becoming conscious of what we're doing, yeah? Okay? Then life is actually long, yeah? And we have got time to evolve in this one precious human life if we use the time properly, yeah? Okay? But if we just act in an unconscious way, there's no chance to achieve liberation or enlightenment or much at all, actually, in this life, yeah? Okay? Yeah? So this one is super important, really, really, really important, yeah? And in many of the tantric commentaries, for example, in the Vajrayogini commentary, they explain in great detail about this, and also in many other tantric commentaries like Yamantaka, like Tarachitamani, Sakyapandita gives a very nice advice on how to transform every daily action, yeah, which I'll try and find. If I find, I'll share it. Super nice advice. I always liked it, yeah, because it's got a huge list of like basically everything you could possibly ever do and how to think about it positively, yeah. Okay, so that's another nice thing, yeah. Okay. Okay, so that's nice, yeah. So as much as we can, yeah. So we definitely shouldn't think, okay, my spiritual practice is like that bit, you know, like, okay, I'm on summer holiday in Albagnano, or every, let's say, Thursday evening I go to the Dharma center and I do a puja or something, yeah, okay. That's not enough, frankly, to evolve, yeah. To change the habits, we need a lot more time, a lot more effort, So we need to bring the Dharma, we need the Dharma to invade every aspect of our daily life, yeah, okay? Yeah, until it's like everywhere, Then we have there's no part of our life that it hasn't invaded, yeah, okay? Then we have some chance to grow, yeah? Because otherwise, as we know, the normal life is overwhelmingly strong, isn't it, yeah, okay, yeah? Because it's like, okay, when we're in the Dharma center, it's all very nice, yeah, and we're very happy and everything's wonderful, but then we go back to the normal life, and then gradually, like, the normal life starts to overwhelm our Dharma practice, isn't it, yeah? And it's like, and it comes back over you, yeah, yeah? And then you just start feeling miserable, yeah, okay? If we let our mind go and just become ordinary, yeah? So we have to do the opposite. We have to make sure the Dharma invades our life rather than the normal life invading our Dharma practice. Yeah, we have to, act like that. Yeah, okay. Okay, so this we'll talk a lot more about because it's a super important subject. But we'll carry on with something else. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Now is a totally unrelated subject, but just something. The other day, we were talking. No, we were here in the Gompa. We were talking about Kachin Sapanla Rinpoche of the life. No, yeah. And we were talking about in Rinpoche's life, he was a yogi called Kachin Sapanla, and together with the past life of Tomogeshi Rinpoche, and he had a Yeti postman. Do you remember? We were talking about this, yeah? 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 Okay, and I was saying that one of my friends, yeah, Rinpoche had been talking about Yetis with them, so now I talked with them again, and she corrected me, yeah? Okay, so let me tell you the real story, okay? So, one of our friends, she was she was dreaming very much about snow lions, okay? Yeah? Yeah? And before that, she'd always thought that snow lions weren't real. They were just like a picture. Like we have pictures of snow lions, like Manjusri on a snow lion, the protector on a snow lion, yeah? Samantabhadra on a snow lion. So she said she thought this was just like some kind of Buddhist art, yeah? Okay, but then she started to have many dreams about snow lions. And then she asked Rinpoche, are snow lions real? And so Rinpoche said, yes, absolutely, snow lions are real. And also, yetis and dragons are real, yeah? Okay. But they don't like polluted places, yeah? They only like pure energy. So this is why these days it's very difficult to see them, because now, we've kind of invaded everywhere, haven't we, with our impure energy, yeah? Okay. So Rinpoche said like this. And then, many, many years later, she was in Tibet with Rinpoche, and they were going to Dema Gonsa Rinpoche, no? Together with Lama Gangchen. And then Rinpoche turned around and said, I think this is a place where snow lions still exist, yeah? I mean, I personally haven't been there. Many of you have been, but it's a very, very high place in Tibet with, yeah? I don't know. I've never been myself, but very high, very special place, with place of founded by very high great Lama called Dema Gonsa Rinpoche, yeah? So anyway, so Rinpoche, many years later, he remembered what he'd said to her, and when he found the place where there were still some snow lions, he said, this is the place, yeah, okay? Okay, so I'd just like to correct that story, yeah? And also, the red and white pills, yeah? The pills you all take, yeah? That you like so much. One of the ingredients in there is snow lion milk, by the way, yeah? It's true. One time, we had a list of the ingredients. Now, unfortunately, we lost the list. I really wish I hadn't lost the list, but I always remember that on the list, one of the ingredients was snow lion milk, yeah? Yeah, in the pills, Rinpoche pills, red and white pills, yeah, okay? Yeah, so, anyway, so that was just to correct something I was saying the other day, yeah? Yeah? Because also, it's nice that we have more time to talk now, but also then we're like one brain together, yeah? All of us together, yeah? We can tell the exact true story of everything, yeah? And make sure everything is truly how it should be, okay, yeah? So please, anybody, if anybody hears me saying anything and you have anything to add, you're welcome, okay, yeah? Please, yeah, then we can say exactly, precisely the true story, and then it's recorded, yeah? which is also like Rinpoche's history, actually. Yeah? Okay. 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 Now back to Lojong. That was just a little aside, like a little break. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Next advice: perform. Okay. Next one is suppress every interference, every problem, by one thing. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so this means whatever problems we have, and we have loads of problems, don't we? I mean, honestly, yeah. I mean, you know, apart from the normal problems like aging, sickness, death, dissatisfaction, not getting what we want, our partner leaving us, you know, not having enough money, getting wrinkles, you know, being bored. Yeah, we have lots of problems. But then even on top, there's more problems like environmental collapse, like pandemics. There's loads of problems. Yeah, okay. Life is tough. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Yeah. So, whatever problems we face, yeah, it says we should suppress all problems and interferences by practicing taking and giving. Okay? Yeah. Yeah. So how are we going to do this? Okay. For example, okay, there's a pandemic. How are we going to suppress a pandemic? By taking and giving. Yeah. Okay. Oh, that's an interesting thought. No. Yeah. So at least, yeah. Okay, because now here we're not at the moment we're not in a lockdown. Obviously, who knows what will happen? You know, but anyway, we hope not. But we never know, no. But many of our friends who are watching the streaming are still locked down. Like for example, in Argentina, in Chile, and Brazil. You know, many of our friends are like us. They were stuck in the house, no, not able to go out because of the pandemic, no. So how are we going to suppress the interferences we're facing during the pandemic? By taking and giving, yeah. So what we can do, we're sat in the house, okay? So many people in the pandemic are taking up baking, they're doing knitting, I don't know, they're taking up new hobbies, aren't they? So at least we could do some Dharma practice, like, you know, we have some, most people say, all my life I'm too busy to meditate, yeah? So now, finally we cannot say I'm too busy because we're stuck in the house and we can't go out, no? Yeah, 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 yeah. So at least this we can see like a silver lining of a bad situation, yeah? Finally, I got the condition to do a retreat in my own house, yeah? Yeah? Because we Buddhist people always think, oh, I would so much like to do a retreat, and we have some fantasy how it will be. But now we discovered the retreat place will be our own house, on our own sofa, yeah? Okay? So or our own meditation room. So we have to really do that, you know, yeah? And not just spend all the time watching the back catalogue of Netflix and YouTube, which, you know, otherwise it would be a little bit of a waste, wouldn't it, yeah? To use the one time when we actually have like 3 or 4 months off work, yeah? Maybe it will never happen again in all our life, yeah? 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 Because we always say, I'm going to do a retreat. When I'm old, I'm going to do a retreat. When I have enough money, I'm going to do a retreat. But who knows if we will ever get old or we'll have enough money. We never know. But we actually, by the pandemic, actually, we have to stay in the house, yeah? Most of us, yeah? Okay, who are watching this, yeah? So please use it, you know, positively, yeah? Okay? To practice, yeah? Okay? Okay, so of course there's many different practices to do, one of which could be Lojong, yeah? Okay? Okay, so for example, you can imagine all the people who are sick and suffering in your country, yeah? And imagine, for example, you're in, let's say, Brazil, okay? Or Argentina or Chile, yeah? And you know there's loads and loads of people who've got COVID in your country, okay? And it's really scary, yeah? It is scary, actually, yeah? Okay, so then what you do is you imagine, as you breathe in, you're breathing in all that COVID sickness into your heart, and then you'd be like, hang on. Immediately it's like, no way. First, second, you're like, I'm not doing this. And this is what Lojong actually is, yeah? Okay? So what it means is identifying the self-cherishing mind, actually, yeah? Okay, yeah? Yeah? Okay, if we're like some super mega bodhisattva like Rinpoche, some Buddha bodhisattva like him, we can actually absorb the sickness and the suffering of the others, actually. As Rinpoche did, yeah. Me and you, we don't know really if we can, most probably not, but anyway, it doesn't matter. Then it's a psychological, we can still do it. And then what happens is our self-cherishing comes up. It's like, no way, I'm not doing that. Suppose I get COVID, yeah, okay, yeah, because it comes immediately very strongly, yeah, okay. So guaranteed, imagine sitting in your house, imagining you're going to get COVID, but you're not going to get it, yeah? Okay? It's not possible scientifically, is it, yeah? Do you imagine breathing in all the sickness and suffering from all the hospitals of Milano, San Paolo, wherever? But what it does is it has a psychological effect on you, yeah? Okay? Yeah? It puts us out of our comfort zone, yeah? Okay? Yeah? So then what we do is you imagine our self-cherishing is here, and it comes up this feeling strongly, and then you imagine that all this energy goes into your heart and explodes your self-cherishing, vaporizes it, melts it, yeah? Okay? Recycles it, yeah? If you like, you can imagine, like, in your heart is a fusion recycling machine, you know? Yeah? So all the negative comes in, and out through our tantric fusion of Lojong goes out positive energy, yeah? Okay, yeah? So we can imagine like this, we're hoovering in all the sickness and suffering of the world and transforming it by magic fusion of Tantra into positive energy and sending it out, yeah? Okay? Yeah, so we can do like this. Yeah? Normally when we do the Buddhist meditation, we do it the other way around, don't we? We breathe in peace, pure energy, healing, white energy, like, oh, so nice, thank you. And then we breathe out all our sickness, our stress, our tension. We send it away into the space, yeah? And when we start our meditation, we do like this, yeah? Which, of course, is good, no, isn't it, yeah? Also calm down the mind, we feel more peaceful, yeah? But with Lojong, you do it the other way around, yeah? That's why it was called the secret teaching, yeah? Because it's a little bit like, oh, I'm not sure about this. Okay, so we try a little bit, okay, yeah, okay, yeah. Like I say, a couple of weeks ago we were talking about this, and we were saying if you can't stand to do like this, which is quite possible, then what we do is we imagine our own suffering, yeah? We imagine our future selves, yeah, okay, old, sick and suffering, and we imagine breathing in our own sickness, yeah, and sending love to our future and healing to our future selves, yeah? So we do according to what's possible for us, you know? Yeah, according to, you know, how strong our mind is, and also we have to be realistic, yeah, okay, yeah, yeah. I mean, there's no point, for example, doing something that's beyond our capacity, yeah. It's like steps, you know, okay, yeah. Okay, so anyway, we try and suppress every interference by taking the suffering and giving love and happiness, yeah. If we can't imagine like this in such a big way, at least we can give happiness, give positivity, yeah, and see if that helps any situations, yeah. When people are being negative, when people are fearful, we don't follow that energy, we try and be positive, no? And this is important now, no? Because this last year, mostly, if you look in the paper, it's just negative, no? Just fear, yeah? You know, all kinds of very, like, easy to fall into the side of, like, fearful minds, into these conspiracy theories, into this negative thinking, yeah? So at least if our don't follow that stuff, you know? And if our friends are following into it, let's try and look in the positive, yeah? Try and put the mind on the positive side, yeah? Okay? Anyway, so as much as we can, okay? Like I say, this practice is not totally easy at all, but anyway, we try and use the technique of taking the problems of others and sending love and compassion, yeah, back to others in big and small ways, yeah, okay? Even just being concerned about other people, yeah, okay? Like saying, for example, hello, how are you? Not just like, yeah, and ignoring people, yeah? Actually showing some interest. There's many ways we can do this, okay? Yeah? Okay, so we try, okay? Okay, then the next precept, yeah, is there are two activities, one at the beginning and one at the end, yeah? So this is kind of similar to things that we said before, actually, yeah? So this just means that we should do everything with a pure motivation. Think, okay, today I'm going to make a contribution, I'm going to make the world a better place, I'm going to spread some light and some happiness, yeah? Start the day thinking that, yeah, when you're having your tea, coffee like this, yeah? At the end of the day, you dedicate your positive energy. You put your positive energy in the karma bank. And we dedicate by giving it away to others, yeah? Okay? And why we do this is because, as it says in the film Little Buddha, yeah? It says, if you want to, how do you store a drop of water? You store it by putting it in the ocean, yeah? Okay? It's true now, isn't it, yeah? Yeah? If you have some small amount of water, it just evaporates, isn't it, yeah? Yeah? And so the only way we can keep our positive energy is by sort of giving it away to all beings, to the environment, to the planet, to humanity, yeah? Then it's kind of stored in the collective, yeah, okay? And then strangely, or not strangely, we get to have access to it, yeah, okay? Whereas as long as we think, I'm doing this for me, I want it for me, everything for me, we cannot keep it, yeah? It just evaporates, yeah? So obviously, that's no good, no? Yeah? So if we actually understand like this, thinking about me all the time is extremely harmful, yeah? Yeah? And we have to think, how sad I was educated in completely the wrong way all my life, yeah, okay? That I was educated to live in a way where I could never produce happiness for myself and others, where I could never ever achieve my aims, yeah? Yeah? And how sad it is that the majority of people in this world think like this, yeah? Yeah? And I should try, through my example or whatever, to try and show a different way of living, yeah, okay? Where it's not all just about me all the time, yeah, okay? How nice that would be if I could do that, yeah? Yeah? Okay? So anyway, so that in the morning we should dedicate, yeah? Or before we do anything positive, we should do it with a good motivation, yeah? Yeah? And they always say in the Buddhist text that, okay, we can do things with all kinds of different motivations, like, for example, I'm curious, I just want to do this to have some fun, I want to get healthier, you know? I want to be peaceful myself, but actually one of the best motivations we can have is the bodhisattva mind, you know? Why? Because if we have the mind of a bodhisattva, or at least this feeling of wishing to be a bodhisattva, then all the small things come automatically, yeah? So it's a win-win situation, yeah? Yeah? You know what I mean? Because if you think that anyway, everything you want for yourself is coming automatically, yeah? So it just makes more sense, doesn't it, yeah? I mean, some of our friends, not exactly me, but some of our friends are interested in making it like investments now in the stock market, yeah? So obviously you want to get like the best one and the biggest return for your money, isn't it, yeah? The most successful one, yeah? So if we understand that the mind of bodhicitta is the best investment we could ever have, then if we really understood that, we would all invest in it, wouldn't we, yeah? Yeah? The only reason we don't is because we're not convinced that it's a good investment, yeah? 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 So, anyway, but if we see like Rinpoche, for example, he was a living example of how bodhicitta is the best investment, yeah? Like, you start with nothing, and in the end he had like multi-millions, which he then gave away to everybody else. Happily, you know? And had a very successful life, benefiting many beings all over the world, yeah? Okay, why? Because he had the mind of bodhicitta, yeah? Okay? So, with starting with no resources any at all, nothing, yeah? Yeah? Crossing the border into India, he he ended up with all this, no? Through the power of bodhicitta, yeah? Okay? So, it shows it's true now, doesn't it, yeah? Okay? Rinpoche is not doing anything that is absolutely impossible for any of us to do. Just he did it a lot better than us. That's the difference, yeah? Okay? Yeah? Like Buddha Shakyamuni in the Lalita Vistara. He said, I'm not going to do anything that nobody else can do that's too difficult for anybody, yeah? And Rinpoche always wanted to show the easy way. Easy means NgalSo, no? The easy way to evolve, to grow, yeah? Not something like so super complicated and difficult that only some super special people could do, no? Yeah? He showed a way that each and every one of us can do, yeah? Okay? And so he always said we have to open our small selfish heart, yeah? And open it into the big open heart of compassion. Every single time Rinpoche gave an initiation for 35 years, he said the same thing, no? Yeah? Why? Because that's what we have to do, isn't it, yeah? Yeah? So, we can think to ourselves, how is my small selfish heart today? Is it slightly more open? Yeah? Or not? No, because this is what Rinpoche said for 35 years, this to us. Like, he must have said it like 1,000 times, this to us, no? Okay? So then we should think, maybe he was serious, you know? Yeah? He said 1,000 times this to me and you and we and everybody, no? Yeah? Please open your small selfish heart into the big open heart of compassion, yeah? Yeah? He said, we don't need many practices, it's really easy, it's simple, just change the position of our mind, yeah? Okay? Yeah? And all this is just elaboration on the theme, isn't it, yeah? Like some detail how to do, yeah? But if we get the main point, it's easy, it's simple. Rinpoche showed us like this, no? Okay? So like that, that's the, okay. Yeah? Okay, the next one, next advice is endure both whatever arises. So this is again similar to what we said before. So both means if it's a good time, wonderful. If it's a bad time, wonderful. This is how we should think, yeah? Okay? Or maybe not wonderful, but it's okay, you know? Yeah? Yeah? So, as I said before, no, from the Self-Healing 3 book, yeah? Our mind is unbalanced by the 8 worldly concerns, yeah? Happiness, suffering, wealth, poverty, praise, criticism, fame, and bad reputation, yeah? Okay, and these things, they do disturb us, it's true, no? We're very much bothered by all these things, no? But a Lojong practitioner, Mahayana person, an aspiring bodhisattva like us, yeah? We shouldn't be bothered about this, yeah? So, whether we're happy or whether we're sad, whether we're happy, whether we're depressed, whether we're rich, whether we're poor, whether people are nice to us, whether we're not, whether we've got 1,000 friends or 10,000 friends or 1,000,000 friends on Facebook or only 3, it doesn't matter, yeah? Not important, yeah? Okay? The point is to improve ourselves, yeah? All that doesn't matter because anyway life is short, and in 50 years, honestly, who's going to care if we had 10,000 friends on Instagram, yeah? Or whatever, yeah? They won't care. They won't remember, yeah? Yeah? All our photos we've stored on our hard disk, somebody will delete them because they won't know who they are, yeah? Yeah? And they'll take our hard disk, well, even though our hard disk will be broken by them, but you know what I mean, yeah? Yeah? All these things, they're not that important, yeah? The things that we put all our energy into, yeah? Okay? What we need is to use this life in the best way we can, you know, think about the bigger things, you know, like, for example, leaving this world a better place, you know, really, you know, because we're at this tipping point of the environment, yeah? Yeah? I mean, they were saying this since the 1960s, no, but now we really reached it, didn't we? All the time it's like, oh, if we don't do something, we're going to pass 1.5 degrees and then 2 degrees and then 4 degrees, and then what's going to happen? We're not going to have any food and any water, no? Yeah? Yeah? We might feel it's okay here in the Alps, no? Because here we're in the Alps, it's nice, yeah? But in many places they're experiencing severe water and food stress and all kinds of things already, no? We're at this tipping point, no, of the planet, no? So, if we want to do something that makes if we actually follow the Dharma, yeah? Like, for example, we consume less, we become less selfish, we act in a more collective way, you know? This is the right way to go, to live collectively, think in the bigger way, put others before ourselves, yeah? Yeah? It's no longer some esoteric practice of becoming a bodhisattva, it's actually a case of survival as a planet, no? Yeah? Because unless we all put others first, there won't be a planet, yeah, soon, yeah? Yeah? Yeah, because if we all continue to put ourselves first and continue in the way we've been going on, no? You know, like with 3 cars, 2 washing machines, 3 houses, you know, etc., etc., etc. Each, there's not enough things in the world for everybody. We've overconsumed and we've exhausted the planetary resources, and then what will we do? We're going to fight each other over them, no? So this is not a nice prospect for the future, no? So Lojong is actually now a matter of collective survival, actually, yeah? Putting others first, thinking about the bigger needs, you know? Yeah? So I think groups like us, not just like us, there's many groups like us are important because we're trying, we have at least the ideal of collectivity, you know? Of putting others first, of looking after the planet, you know? Yeah? And this is what Rinpoche said, there's the Shambhala consciousness, isn't it, that we need to develop in order to change society for the better, no, in these coming years, yeah? Because Rinpoche, he wrote that horrible prayer, no, about in the end of the protective practice, no? Yeah? He wrote this prayer saying, okay, it basically says, we're at a tipping point, we can choose. Either all the lakes are going to dry up and the forests are going to burn, yeah, and we're going to fight each other, or we can work together collectively, yeah? This is the short version of his prayer, yeah? Yeah? If we work together to find solutions, it'll be okay. If not, we will head towards environmental disasters. It's one of the last prayers that Rinpoche made. He made it last summer, yeah? Okay? Yeah? And I translated it and we put it in the Kamdren, yeah? Okay, at the end, yeah? Okay? So Rinpoche was saying the truth, no? Yeah. Most times Rinpoche was like very, very super soft with everybody, you know, like very like the mother with the child. But in that case, he actually said the truth, you know, like how it will be if we, you know. So it's completely up to us, no? Yeah. So, Lojong, yeah, put others first, yeah, yeah. You know, share, yeah. Think about others' needs, for food, water, yeah, for all the needs that people have. We need to not just think about me, myself, my family. It's not suitable anymore because there's too many of us, yeah? Okay? Okay, so anyway, so, yes, so we should endure the good and the bad, whatever arises, yeah? Okay? Yeah, and... Okay, next. What time is it? Okay. The next advice is guard both as you would your life, yeah? Okay. So guard what as you would your life? So the first thing is to guard the pratimoksha, refuge, bodhisattva and tantric vows, yeah, that you promised to do. And the second is to practice the commitments of Lojong, yeah? Yeah? So you might think, why should I, yeah? Yeah? Why should I guard them? What this means is that, we freely took refuge in Buddha, Dharma and Sangha. We freely committed ourselves to the practice of non-violence. Yeah, nobody forced us to do it. Nobody dragged us into a gompa and said, you have to promise to be a non-violent person. But we all did it because we thought it was a good idea, no? Yeah. Nobody forced us to take the bodhisattva vows, yeah? Yeah? We thought, I want to take a bodhisattva vow because I think it's the best thing to do, yeah? At least in that moment, we took the vow thinking, this is a really great thing to do, it's the best thing to do in the world, no? Isn't it, yeah? Okay? We took the tantric vows because we thought, if I practice like self-healing, the 19 vows of the 5 supreme healers, I can evolve as a person, yeah? Yeah? So all these vows are actually the kind of promises we took to ourselves, actually, yeah? They're guidelines, yeah? Okay? And what happens if we follow them, yeah? We become a better person, yeah? Okay? Yeah? And if we don't follow them, we don't evolve, yeah? Okay? We stay as we are. So it's simple, isn't it, yeah? Okay? Yeah? If we like the way we are, yeah? Neurotic, yeah? Bored, yeah? Full of problems, yeah? Stressed, anxious, fearful, getting old, yeah? Then that's fine. If we don't like the way we are, yeah? If we hope for something better, then the practice of the Mahayana Buddhism, yeah, Vajrayana Buddhism, and the what did Rinpoche call it? What did he call it? Peace culture, no? Peace culture. This offers us one different idea, no? Yeah, okay, yeah, yeah, one chance to have really a better quality of life, to have a meaningful life, because I don't know about you, but honestly, of course, I do try the normal life sometimes, but really, just boring, no? Yeah, yeah. I mean, okay, maybe a few days, okay, but then honestly, it's just deadly boring, tedious, no? Like, really, this is all there is to life, is this, yeah? There's really, as Rinpoche said, that something is missing in a really major way, no? Yeah? It's not enough, the normal life, yeah? Just getting a house and a job and a car and a family and a cat and a dog and a parrot and, going out and having some fun. It's not enough, no, is it? Yeah? For the meaning of life, because it's not. It doesn't satisfy you, no? Yeah? Yeah? What satisfies us deeply, yeah, is having love, having empathy, being a good person, taking care of the others, making the world a better place, being in the nature, yeah? You know, this kind of stuff is what satisfies us, and the other stuff, it doesn't satisfy us. No way, you know? Yeah, we've tried, and we've tried, and we've tried, you know? Yeah? So, if we want to have that missing part, yeah? One way it's explained is through this peace culture vows, like ahimsa. One peace vow, Rinpoche used to say, all you need is one vow. Don't harm anybody. Don't harm yourself. Don't harm other people. Don't harm the environment, okay? Yeah? Ahimsa, yeah? Okay? He said, my friends, all you need one vow, but this one you need to keep, yeah? Okay? Yeah? Yeah? Then all the rest actually are somehow they're inside. They're elaborations, yeah? Okay? Yeah? Okay. So we can try, isn't it? Peace, yeah? Yeah? We all like peace. We can agree with peace, yeah? Although sometimes it's not always 100% easy to keep. But anyway, we try, yeah? Okay? Then, okay, there's the bodhisattva commitment. It's like, so what that means is, for example, if you want to be, I don't know, what would you want to be when you grow up? What did you want to be when you grew up, Mary Christina? When you were a child? Okay, if you want to be a ballerina, yeah, okay. So, first you usually start dancing around your bedroom, don't you? Yeah, okay, yeah. And then if you're lucky, your mum takes you to a ballet class, yeah, okay. And then if you keep practicing long enough and you get the little dress or whatever, you know. I went to ballet class and I got the dress, then I stopped immediately because I'd got the dress, which is what I wanted. I just wanted the dress, that was enough for me. I'd achieved my aim, the pink tutu. But anyway, let's say if you want to be a ballerina, then you have to go to the class, you have to make an effort, you keep emulating dancers, don't you? They say, I don't know what you have to do this, you know, emulate how to be a ballerina, yeah? And they explain to you how to emulate a ballerina for long enough, until you actually, if you keep going for long enough, it becomes natural. And if you're lucky, you become one, isn't it? You become a ballerina, yeah? Okay? So it's the same with being a bodhisattva, yeah? Okay? First, we just pretend bodhisattvas, yeah, okay? And then we start emulating bodhisattvas. So how is a bodhisattva? Oh, a bodhisattva's really generous. A bodhisattva's really patient, yeah? Yeah? A bodhisattva's always got lots of energy for other people, yeah? A bodhisattva's always trying to understand how things work, you know? Yeah? So we think like this, yeah, okay? Then, okay, and we start trying to act like a bodhisattva. So again, we have like this, like, list, yeah? Okay, how am I doing, yeah? Okay, so bodhisattvas don't get angry when people are rude to them. How do I do? Oh, bad. Okay, but I've got the list, and then I can see if I get more ticks gradually, you know? Maybe this month I only got 3, next month I'll try and have 5 out of the 65, yeah? Or 64, yeah? It's like a personal project, okay, yeah? Yeah? And tantric vows is the same, yeah? Okay. Now I'm cuckoo number 1, I'm completely ignorant, but in the future I'd like to become like Buddha Varachana, full of inner peace, yeah, okay? So how could I become like Buddha Varachana? So what I need to do is I need to, as Rinpoche says, every day do one less negative thing, every day do one more positive thing, and I need to do everything I can to help others, okay? There's 3 of the vows of Varachana, yeah? So you see, like, vow is not such a bad thing, it's like some advice. So why we call it a vow is because it's like, actually, honestly, we say we make a promise to our guru, to the Buddhas, but honestly we've made a promise to ourselves, yeah? Okay, yeah? Yeah? Because the trouble is, we can't keep our promises to ourselves, yeah? So we feel so it's like if we say in front of the Buddha, we take it more seriously, okay, yeah? Because actually Buddha loves us anyway, it doesn't matter to them, they love us whatever we do, but we need to feel committed to this project, yeah? We need to trust ourselves, yeah? So for example, if you say, I promise not to get angry, and then 10 minutes later get angry, then you can't trust yourself, can you? Yeah, okay, yeah. So it's like we have to have some feeling of trust to ourselves. That's why it's a vow, yeah? Okay, yeah, okay, yeah. I promise to do this, and gradually we learn to trust ourselves, and we continue, and we develop faith in our own abilities to be a good person and act like this, no? Yeah? And we start to embody these qualities, yeah? There's many qualities, no? Like generosity, ethics, patience, many nice qualities, no? lovely qualities to embody, yeah, okay? So, so there's those ones. So fortunately our fridges are quite big, no? Nobody has a fridge this big. We all have a big fridge, yeah? So you could print it all out and put it down your fridge, because most people have things like pictures of cats, you know, and alphabets and things like that on their fridges, no? Don't they, yeah? Or little fruits and things, yeah? So instead we could print out the Lojong commitments and our Bodhisattva vows and put like a shopping, we put with colours and things, you know. We can plastify it with rainbow colours so it looks nice on our fridge, yeah? And we can have like a marker pen, one of those wipeable ones, and we can like make ticks and say, how am I doing, yeah? Okay? Yeah? Why not, yeah? 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 So that would be a nice thing to do, yeah? Okay? Yeah? I mean, so actually all this is all this is for us, you know. No, it's not, I don't know, all this is to make us a better person, to increase our own happiness and peace and well-being, actually, yeah? And give us more capacity to be better people. So what's not to like about it, honestly, yeah? Yeah? Maybe, I don't know, maybe the words sound a little bit like, you know, old-fashioned or something, like the vows and the commitments and the precepts, but actually the advice is super nice, yeah? Yeah? Sometimes they say, like, the advice and the slogans of mind training. That's nice, yeah? Yeah? If you prefer, you can say like that, the slogans of mind training, yeah? Like T-shirts, yeah? Like, for example, I don't know if you can see, here's an example. A T-shirt, no? This is one that Rinpoche made. Together we can. Juntos podemos, yeah? Okay? Yeah? So actually we should make more of these T-shirts, yeah? With positive slogans, yeah? With positive... Can you see? Yeah? Yeah? Positive messages, yeah? So Rinpoche made that, yeah? Was it 1 or 2 years ago? 3 years ago? Yeah? Yeah? When after the Vajravali, yeah, we had a ceremony, and Rinpoche took great delight in giving out these T-shirts, Juntos podemos, together we can, yeah? And it says in many different languages, together we can, yeah? Okay? Why? It's a slogan, isn't it? A slogan of mind training, yeah? Okay? So, maybe we could call it the T-shirt slogans of mind training, and maybe make some T-shirts. Why not? That would be super nice, yeah? Okay? Yeah? Yeah? Also, you can sell them and make money for your Dharma centres all around the world. Why not? Yeah, nice, no? T-shirts are nice. We all need T-shirts, don't we? And better to have a T-shirt saying something like, you know, like this than like, you know, death metal or something else. Like a lot of the T-shirts you see are like not so nice, are they? Yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah? Yeah, so better something positive on the T-shirt, yeah? Hmm? Okay. What time is it? It's 5 to 7, no? Okay. Okay. Okay, the next advice of the mind training is train in the 3 difficulties, yeah? Okay? Or, Rinpoche would probably say, train in the 3 easy things, no doubt, he would have said. One thing that Rinpoche always did is, you know, with these traditional texts, he always made us say it in the opposite way round, in the positive way, you know? Yeah? Because he understood that we don't like people telling us what to do, yeah? Yeah. That the word no is not acceptable in our culture, or don't, yeah? So when we wrote the books like this, for example, and all the other books, he made, actually, because, you know, I used to write them for him, so he made me rewrite everything in the positive way, yeah? Rather than saying, like, don't kill, we had to write, like, protect life, do protect life, yeah? Everything needs to be put in the positive context, okay, yeah? Yeah? So all these things you can also think like this. Also you can reword it yourself, you know, okay? Yeah? Okay, so here it says, you know, what's the 3 difficulties, or probably Rinpoche would say 3 easy things, is first is to recognize our delusions, recognize we are selfish, greedy, jealous, proud, etc., yeah? It's not difficult to recognize, but it's difficult to admit. That's the difference, no, yeah? Because we know we are, but really difficult to say, you know? Definitely impossible to say in public, but even to ourselves it's hard, isn't it, to like confess to ourselves that we are like that. But anyway, yeah? Yeah? Okay, next thing is to pacify them temporarily. So that what that means is, for example, for every negative mind there's an antidote, yeah? So for example, if you're angry, the antidote is to be patient or to have empathy, no? Yeah, yeah. So always do the opposite of the negative mind, yeah? Yeah? Yeah, if you have a fight with somebody, say sorry, stuff like that, yeah? Just do the positive opposite of the negative thing you've done, yeah? So it's not really difficult to work out because it's not like rocket science or anything like this, no, yeah? Yeah? Okay. Okay, then the third one, which actually is difficult to do, is to eradicate our delusions, yeah? Okay? So the only way to actually eradicate our delusion is by understanding how things work, yeah, which is a little more difficult, by understanding reality, by understanding emptiness, by understanding interdependence, yeah, okay? But okay, this is like a project, it's like a hobby that we have, you know, okay? It's a lifetime interest, yeah? So we just keep going bit by bit, you know? Okay, Rome wasn't built in a day, and we are not going to eradicate our ignorance in a day either, but we just do little by little, yeah, okay? Just keep going, you know? And then hopefully over the years, yeah, we start to notice some improvement in ourselves, yeah, okay? Anyway, so the Lojong teaching encourages us to recognize we're deluded. Actually, that's the biggest step, isn't it, yeah? Because if not, we won't ever change, and most people never ever wish to practice the Dharma or self-improve themselves because they don't recognize their own delusions. Or even worse, they rejoice in their own delusions and they think they're really good and really cool and enjoy them, yeah? Yeah? You know, like, I'm angry, good, you know? I'm macho, you know? I'm this, I'm that, you know? Like as if it's a quality, no? Yeah? Isn't it? And many, many people in our society, they... Of course, yeah?
If someone is acting with great violence against you, which would be the antidote?
Okay, so if somebody is like being violent towards you, obviously you should run away. Yeah, you should run away. Report them to the police. Yeah, and this kind of thing. Yeah, first. Yeah, yeah. You should use the methods available from our society to restrain them first. Yeah, okay. Secondly, but then you have to deal with the emotional side of it. This is what this means, yeah? Okay, but obviously if somebody's being violent to you, you either take an injunction out on them with a lawyer, call the police, or run away, you know, yeah? If possible, yeah? I know in some cases it's difficult in cases of like domestic violence, yeah? But still then there are some solutions, no? Yeah? Yeah, okay. I mean, this is one question that people often ask about Lojong. Lojong does not mean becoming like a doormat or something, yeah? It doesn't mean like, you know, you allow other people to totally abuse you or crucify you or anything like that, unless you're a high bodhisattva, yeah? Okay? There are some stories of high bodhisattvas who choose to do those things in order to enhance their spiritual practice, but definitely do not try that at home. That's not for us. No, it's not, yeah? So if you're in any situation where somebody's being really horrible or abusive or violent towards you, obviously the best thing to do is call a social worker, call the police, you know. You have to stop it, you know, of course, you know. But this is many people ask this about Lojong, but it doesn't mean like this, you know. When it says, may I become a servant of others, it's like an attitude, okay, yeah? It doesn't mean that you have such low self-esteem that you allow yourself to be abused. It's different, do you see what I mean, yeah? 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 When we practice the Mahayana, actually we have a positive self-esteem, yeah? Okay? Yeah? Yeah? You know, and we would, and you know, so if you're in an abusive situation, yeah, maybe you have to also have therapy to deal with your esteem issues, low self-esteem, yeah, okay, where you're actually allowing that to happen, and definitely you need to separate yourself from that situation or that person, yeah, okay, and on top we do Lojong, yeah, okay, it's not like one or the other.
That that has a relationship with you, like a sister or a boyfriend or something, how to act, a verbal violence that of course hurts you and put you in a bad situation, but it's which is the good reaction. Thinking about antidote, of course, if you are aggressed by someone, you normally are aggressive, but if I want to act as with an antidote, which would be the good attitude towards someone that is
Well, according to Lojong, yeah, you should think how wonderful. But it's really, really, really hard, no? Yeah, especially in the context of our families, you know, like yeah, because often we have like people in our families who are like really like mean to us and stuff. But this is it. It's like then if you're, of course, if Shantideva said, if you can do something about it, do it. Yeah. If you can't, you have to accept, and if you cannot do anything to actually change the situation, and they're still being horrible to you, then better practice Lojong, yeah? Okay? Yeah? Because anyway, if there's no other possibility and they're going to continue with a tirade of abuse, you know? Yeah? And being mean and spiteful and, you know, towards you, then at least like this they're not winning, you know? Yeah? You are stronger than them, and you think, this is yours, yeah? Okay? I don't accept it, yeah? I mean, because, you know, they can say all kinds of horrible things, but you say, okay, I don't accept this from you, even though you say it to me, yeah? Yeah? This stays with you, that's your karma. Me, I do not accept, yeah? Okay? Yeah? I do not receive your negative words, yeah? Okay? So that's one psychological strategy to deal with it, yeah? I mean, I know these things in real life are extremely difficult, yeah? Okay? Yeah? But the Lojong teaching, it's what it's about is using bad situations to find a silver lining, yeah, and take some personal development from them, yeah, okay. You know, I mean, obviously nobody really wants to be abused or have a bad situation, but if you do have to face one, well, what to do about it? No, better think like this than just be miserable, no, isn't it? Yeah, yeah. You know. Yeah, please, can you come over here and say it, please?
I had one person who, okay, I had one person who, in my family, who always attacked me because I had become a Buddhist, etc., etc. And at some stage I told Lama Gangchen, and Lama Gangchen thought about it a bit, and then he said to me, send her a very beautiful big bunch of flowers. And it actually worked. It actually worked. She really appreciated this bunch of flowers. And since then, you know, we have been at least neutral to each other. Yes.
Actually, that reminds me of another story. I have one friend in Spain, yeah, and she had some problems with her family, like some very, very serious problems with her family for many, many years, and her brothers were being really, really horrible to her. Okay, yeah, yeah, and very difficult situation. And also Rinpoche said the same thing: send flowers, and she's like, "What for?" Yeah. They hate me. Why should I send them a bunch of flowers? All my life they've been really mean to me. Yeah, but he said, no, send flowers, yeah. So she sent flowers, yeah. Then Rinpoche came again, did you send flowers? Yes. Did anything change? No. Send more flowers. Okay. Send flowers again, yeah. You know, it's true. This is true. Thanks, Liana. You remind me of this true story, yeah. And then she did again, and then she said, oh, actually, they changed, you know, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Also, Mary Christina says the same thing, so it's true, you know, like, you know, when people are like, I don't know, they're behaving badly, they're acting violently, they're addicts or something, it's usually because they're damaged in some way emotionally, yeah? And if we can find out what the damage is and change it, that's the way to stop them but it's not so easy, no? But sometimes it just works, no? It's like with addicts, no? Yeah? People who are addicts, no? It's because they're covering up a great pain, a great suffering in their lives, isn't it? That's why they take drugs and drink and things like that, yeah? And also people who are violent emotionally, yeah? usually they're like that because they feel wounded inside, yeah? That's what I observe. People who are very hard and very critical on with their words, actually they feel very wounded on the inside, yeah? So they're doing this as a kind of preemptive attack, you know, yeah? So yes, so we can try all these different strategies of Rinpoche and see if it works, no? I mean, flowers don't even we get free flowers around here, no? Yeah, so yes, of course, you know. I mean, Rinpoche managed to diffuse a lot of situations by just having genuine empathy, didn't he, towards people, no? Yeah? Yeah? You know? So, anyway, so we like I say, this is an experimental process that we're going through, yeah? And we keep going till we get it right, yeah? Okay? Okay. How about if we do some Chenrezig meditation, yeah? Now we've talked all about this, okay? Yeah? Yeah? Rinpoche in the early days was very much emphasizing the practice of Buddha Shakyamuni and Buddha Chenrezig, okay? So Chenrezig's mantras are easy, Om Mani Padme Hum, everybody knows that, yeah? Okay? So, what we can do is imagine that our Guru, Rinpoche, in the form of Buddha Chenrezig, if we can imagine, is in our heart. If not, the energy of Chenrezig is in our heart, yeah? Okay? And we're going to sing Om Mani Padme Hum, yeah? Okay? Because Rinpoche teaches like this to develop energy by singing mantras, yeah? And then what we can do is, as we sing Om Mani Padme Hum, we can pass through different groups of people. For example, people in war zones, refugees, people who are suffering from domestic violence, people who are sick with contagious diseases, you know, animals in danger of extinction, all kinds of different beings who have suffering. No, there's many, 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 and also you can add more to your list, yeah, okay? Very old people who are lonely, you know. So you can go through either people that you saw in the newspapers, in the media, or people you know who have problems, and send love to them, yeah? And then if you feel brave, you can imagine sucking as you breathe in, sucking their emotional pain into your heart, yeah? If you feel like it, yeah? If not, just send love to them with Om Mani Padme Hum, yeah? Okay, yeah? And then, just try, see what happens, no? Yeah? Okay? Okay, first we'll say a few Rinpoche mantras, yeah? And then we'll sing some Chenrezig mantras and imagine. So all this stuff, it shouldn't be just, Rinpoche said, everything that we learn, we have to put it together with blessing, yeah? So now we request Rinpoche and Guru Buddha Chenrezig to bless our minds, so this is not just a load of blah blah, you know? Like, that was very interesting, and now I forgot completely what we were talking about, yeah? But it's actually something I'm interested in and I want to embody in my life, yeah? Okay? So first, we'll say Rinpoche's mantra to request Rinpoche's blessing, yeah? Oma Guru Vajradhara Sumati Muni Shasane Kama Uttavadanye Sri Bhadra Vasamanya Sawasidi Mama Guru Vajradhara Sumati Muni Shasane Kama Uttavadanye Sri Bhadra Vasamanya Sawasidi Lama Gangchen Rinpoche Sawe Lama Gangchen Kyabne Kuntu Lama Kien, Lama Kien, Lama Kien, Trinchen Sawe, Lama Kien, Lama Kien, Lama Kien, Kyabne Kuntu Lama. Okay, now we imagine that Rinpoche, in his rainbow body, comes above the head of each and every one of us, no matter where we are in the world. Because it's a rainbow, no? Rainbow body. Dissolves through our central channel and stays in our heart chakra, blessing our subtle mind with his holy energy. So, in our heart is Rinpoche. If you like, you can imagine him on a lotus flower, a sun and a moon, like he used to say, or if you like, you can imagine him on his bed with an iPad and an iPhone, eating croissants, whatever you like. Anyway, Rinpoche is there, yeah, in your heart. Rinpoche embodies the energy of Guru Buddha Chenrezig. He really did, yeah, okay? So now we're going to sing the energy of, we're going to sing the mantra Om Mani Padme Hum. And this energy of unconditional love, compassion in action is going to radiate out from our hearts in all directions, yeah? Okay? And we'll start when we'll go through groups of people in our mind, yeah? Okay? Okay, first we'll start with the people with the worst suffering, yeah? Those in wars, those experiencing very painful sickness, who are experiencing great mental and physical suffering, yeah? Also animals who are experiencing that, yeah? So we send the healing light and love of Chenrezig to them, yeah? We imagine that their suffering is eased and then it finishes, yeah? And if you like, you can imagine taking their suffering onto you. If not, at least send happiness and love and light to them, yeah? Okay? Om Mani Padme Hum. 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 Ri. Okay, next we're going to send our love and positive energy to people who are addicts, yeah, who are in a states of who are experiencing incredible hunger, incredible thirst, who are experiencing famine. There's many people like this in the world, yeah. Also people really who are in an addicted state, who can never satisfy. So people who are so lonely for love, who are so lonely for company, who are so, so alone, yeah, okay? Who are, So we send love to all these kind of people, okay? We call pretas actually, but the preta state of mind, yeah, okay? But the preta state is like people who have an emotional hole that can never be filled. But we imagine now with the love energy of Guru Buddha Chenrezig that need is met. And finally they feel loved, they feel satisfied, and all their physical and emotional needs are met. Om Mani Padme Hum. 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 Okay, that in that category actually is people suicides, yeah, okay. Yeah, as in Buddhism they consider they end up in like a kind of preta state, blocked, in blocked by their suffering. So if you have any relatives who suicide, you can send Om Mani Padme Hum to them. It's very important, yeah, because still they can feel our energy, okay. Okay, next to animals. So animals are really having a bad time at the moment, not only by being eaten by us, like the fishers and factory farming, but also by the destruction of the Amazon and the bushfires in Australia and all the awful things that's happening to the natural environment at the moment. Yeah, yeah. So So anyway, so we send our love and compassion and apologies to all animal people, okay, and fish people and bird people, okay. Om Mani Padme Hum. 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 me hori. In self-healing, when we go like this, no? Yeah? Yeah? What we're doing is we imagine we're putting down the suffering of the hell and the addiction, the predators and the animals, yeah? It means we're stopping that kind of suffering. So we're pacifying their suffering and also closing the karmic imprints that will prevent us from experiencing those states, us and all other beings, yeah? Because you know when we first do self-healing we think, what am I doing, yeah? I'm not taking off, yeah? It's like Chicken Run, isn't it? Like the film, yeah? But what we're doing is putting down the suffering of lower realms. And when we go like this, we're gathering all the positive energy of all the Buddhas and the Bodhisattvas and holy beings, okay? Tomorrow we'll continue and we'll do Om Mani Padme Hum, yeah, and also for the suffering of what we call the higher realms, yeah? Those who are kind of like more fortunate, but even like lucky people still have suffering, by the way, okay? It's true, no? We know. We know our friends, no? Isn't it, yeah? Okay? Okay, so like that. Okay, so now let's dedicate, yeah? At the end of every positive action, we should make a dedication. So we did something positive, unless you fell asleep while you were listening. It's possible. If you stayed awake while you were listening and had positive thoughts, then we did something positive, yeah? Yeah? Okay, so let's dedicate for inner and world peace, and we give away all our merit, and then that way we keep it and put it in our karmic bank account. Why? Because we need to become better people. We need more merit, yeah? Okay? Om Bishwa Shanti Hum. Om Bishwa Shanti Hum. Om Bishwa Shanti Hum. Om Bishwa Shanti Hum. Om Bishwa Shanti por el poder de la verità, pace e gioia ora sempre, por il potere della verità. Please, we go to Mary Christine. Tomorrow we continue with Lojong and NgalSo Tantric self-healing of our lovely guru, Lama Gangchen Rinpoche. Really thank you, Rinpoche. Yeah. Also tomorrow, Francesco Probosti, who's very senior, not just old, but senior, experienced disciple of Rinpoche, is hopefully going to come and share some of his, beautiful experience of the early time together that he had with Rinpoche, okay? So we'll have a little bit Lojong, and also hopefully I'm sure Francesco has so many beautiful things to share. So if you like, please come back tomorrow. Please tune in tomorrow, okay? Okay, thank you all very much. Have a nice meal. See you all tomorrow, yeah? Okay, thank you. Hello, Veronica. How are you? Group therapy of Albagnano is good for you, is it?
Oh, yesterday night we had a very nice teaching of.
Well, I had a really bad headache.
Oh, sorry.
No, I wanted to come, but I couldn't. I had like a big headache.
we laugh a lot. I drink a